Good evening, I'm Spencer James and I'm a dating coach. Okay, I might have bought the outfit before I actually did the research, but the pickup artist costumes were just too expensive. Alright, well, what are these actual pickup artists and real dating coaches actually like then?
You do not have to accept her rejection. I'm a professional dating coach and I teach guys how to understand the female mind.
Oh yeah, this Romeo really seems qualified in getting arrested. You know what, actually, maybe I will use my law degree to pursue a legal career. Purely so, I can prosecute this nutter.
I'm a professional dating coach and
You think that's bad? Wait until you see the characters I've picked for today's video. But before we get to that, you might be thinking, oh, Spencer, pickup artists and dating coaches, they've been around forever. Why are you talking about this now? Well, I've noticed an increasing amount of these sort of lonely losers popping up on my For You page, and it made me think, why is there so many? And how many of them actually are there? So I did a little bit of digging, and I found over 16 different dating coaching accounts. Like, that's more villains than the first guy had restraining orders.
I'm a professional dating coach
And some of them are just straight bizarre.
Ever played adult hide and seek? You have your significant other go and hide. You set a timer for 1 minute. If you can find them within that 1 minute, they owe you an article of clothing. Doesn't take long to get through a few hide and seeks and make it really fun.
Mum, why is Dad in the washing machine with his
bomb out.
But where the hell did all these really cool guys, actually come from? What are they saying, and why is it all so hilarious? Don't worry, we won't be going over all of the dating coaches I found in today's video. No, I've narrowed it down to the top 3. Much like, you know, in school where people used to dare you to name your top 3 crushes in the year. Just me? Okay, never mind. Trust me when I say each one gets worse than the one before it. We go from utter cringe to dangerous. This sounds like motivational advice from Jeffrey Epstein. To just plain bizarre. Ew. Brother, we do not need that vivid of imagery. Right, with that out of the way, let's introduce character 1 out of 3. This is Austin Dunham, a pickup artist and motivational guy, which in 2025 means that he posts videos of him shirtless and just, you know, wandering around the house. Why do all alphas post this weird Ashton Hall routine shite every day? Anyway, Austin promises us to help men rebrand their social image with the Romeo effect. As in Romeo and Juliet, what? So is it just that you need to fall in love with an underage girl and then at the end poison yourself? Or is it simply to just look like Leonardo DiCaprio at the end of it? I'm the king of the... Alright, well, past all the weird alpha shite, what does Austin actually post, you know, to help us put the Romeo effect into full force?
3 things you need to have in your living room before she comes over. At number 1, we got...
You know what, before we play this one, let's play a game. What do you think is the #1 most important thing to have in your living room when you have a first date coming over, according to Austin? Okay, I'm going to give you 4 options. Is it A, a scented candle? B, a giant stack of tampons in varying flavours? C, a camera to record everything with? Or D, an expensive bouquet of flowers to show that you're a high-value man? I'll give you a few seconds. Alright, let's see.
Comes over. At number 1, we got
A security camera. That security camera. That security camera. That.
What the fuck?
I have this pointing directly in my living room, and the reason why I have this is just to protect myself. Nowadays, you never know, allegations.
Oh wow, what a nice place you have.
Thank you. Do you mind if I slip into something a bit more comfortable?
Oh, okay, sure thing. I'll wait here. Oh, you're back. What is that?
What? It's for evidence. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Spencer, you're just jealous, okay? You're no Romeo. I mean, last night you walked to the shop by yourself wearing flip-flops, bought an entire chocolate cake, and then ate it all by yourself in bed while watching House. And to that I'd say fair point. Clearly you've been checking the cameras. But you're right, okay? Austin clearly has his life a bit more put together than me. So, you know what? I'll hear him out for now.
If you're under 6 foot, you really need to enhance your height.
What? I do.
Then you need to wear some sort of height increasing shoe.
Are you ready to leave for our date?
Nearly. I just got to grab something first.
No worries, but I gotta admit, I did think that you would be taller.
I'm ready.
What are those?
These are my height enhancers. But ladies, let me know, okay, which one's weirder, if your date shows up and he's actually 5'9", or if he shows up 7 foot tall because he's wearing stilts.
definitely not doing this one thing, and that is kneeling for the proposal. As a man, your woman should always be looking up to you, figuratively and physically.
How insecure do you have to be to not want to kneel in front of your wife? You know, the future love of your entire life. For what? Because of your pride? Is that what it is? Or can he just not kneel? I don't know if you guys know this, but when you actually become an alpha womanizing loser, you actually lose the mobility in your knees. Why do you think they all run like that? But this isn't too bad, alright? I mean, it's not like he has a second account where he posts way too specific tips and tricks and invades privacy of women just to help men get with other... Oh, he does have that. Based Austin. Like a Pokemon evolution, this is Austin, but based? Whatever that means. Based Austin is no longer helping men rebrand their social image using the Romeo effect. No, he goes further and he will help you master the Romeo effect to attract and keep hotter women. I don't know why keep icks me out, to be honest. Keep. What, like keep them around like a pet? Come on, man. Alright, well, what does he post? Dating app advice. Which, you know, could be helpful if it was quite general and it didn't just come off as super creepy. Nothing against dating apps, okay? I used to be on dating apps. It's just that I prefer to meet women. It's just I prefer to meet women the old-fashioned way. Never. He has hundreds of these videos where he shows his dating app one-on-one coaching.
I'll show you a client example of mine. It's kind of just normal conversation.
Am I the only one who thinks that's bizarre? Imagine you have such negative riz that you having to hire this like Chad guy to message girls for you. Do you really want to meet your future wife that way? I just want to thank everybody for coming to the best day of my life. I can't believe that I'm the luckiest man in the world. All thanks to my beautiful instructor, Based Austin.
Based on what?
I mean, I gotta accredit our relationship success to you. All those long nights reviewing the hours of bedroom footage was worth it.
The footage?
Exactly. I think you'd feel a little bit betrayed. It's like, you know, that one Black Mirror episode, but like, it's weird for the guy paying for the service because you're just a loser. And two, it's weird for the woman because you're just deceiving her at that point. You're pretending to be somebody else, essentially. Like, imagine you're talking to someone online and then you're really falling for them, but then all the while every message was carefully calibrated by a man who calls himself Based Romeo. Okay, I think that's enough of Austin. You know, he's a bit weird, definitely has a bit of an ego, but if Austin's our proclaimed womanizer philosopher, this next guy is his handsy apprentice. This is Jared Lawrence, and living up to the name of Jared, much like his Subway counterpart, Jared has one simple rule that he lives by.
Always be touching women. Always be touching women. Always be touching women. Always be touching women.
Always be touching women. That is a crazy and, you know what, kind of hilarious motto to live by. What the fuck?
Always be touching women. I mean, think about it. How creepy and weird is it if you're talking to a girl and a minute, 5 minutes, 20 minutes goes by and you haven't even touched her yet, right?
This sounds like motivational advice from Jeffrey Epstein. Imagine you're in a conversation with this guy. He's just going to be counting down the amount of contact points he manages to maintain with you, trying to bloody rack up a new high score like it's Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
No, I was visiting in the hospital and it was really weird.
It's been 10 minutes since I last maintained contact. Oh, I've got to always be touching women. Okay, I'm going to go in for the next one. It's going to be a biggie. Maybe that's just the Jared way. Also, I hope you know that that was a joke. I mean, I don't think you should be always touching women. That goes without saying that that's bad.
It can be for your crush, the peers. I'm like, hey man, nice to meet you. What's up? I'm Jared. How you doing, brother?
Hello, brother.
Good to meet you.
It's good to meet
All right, now within 3 seconds, I've got a 5, I'm touching the arm, got my hand around him, upper back, because now I'm just his touchy-feely guy.
Now I'm just his touchy-feely guy.
This is touchy-feely guy.
Jared, I want you to be my touchy-feely guy, and only mine. Like, he says that he's gonna do this to a woman when he first meets her. Ladies, if a man comes up to you, daps you up, and then puts his arm around you as soon as he meets you, what are you gonna do? That was a dumb question. Obviously, it's the nunchucks. Come on. Oh. Okay, so Jared is just your touchy-feely guy. Imagine that being your self-proclaimed title that you're proud of. But what are his other moves? Okay, he can't just have the Mr. Fantastic or the Mr. Wiggles as his only moves. Okay, he's got to have more.
Here's what I learned in the 5th grade that to this day helps me pick up girls. All you have to do is play that old school game of hand slaps. You go like this, you go, here, let me see your hands. She goes, okay, what? And you go, you bring that childhood wonder back and takes away all the stupid boring conversation that every other guy does.
On a date, so like a first date, you want to play that stupid game.
And you go,
is he a 9-year-old boy who's just pretending to be an adult? Is that what this is? Like, you honestly might as well turn up as soon as you get there. Oh, it's so lovely to meet you for the first time. Put him up, put him in, bind. Or maybe it's not the touchiness of the game. He just likes to play games because, you know, he has a low attention span, he gets bored easily, he finds it difficult to just talk and, you know, actually listen to someone on a date.
takes away all the stupid boring conversation that
Actually listening to what someone has to say? Boring! To be fair, a restaurant can be pretty boring. I mean, last time I was on a date and I whipped out my iPad to, you know, watch some YouTube while I eat, because I can't eat food without YouTube. She got very offended. On that, actually, I always have to, like, watch, like, a YouTube video while I eat. Like, why do I need to do that? Why? What, do I think I'm, like, some sort of king, and I have this court jester to entertain me while I eat? Oh, yes. Dance for me, funny boy. Dance for me. Entertain me while I eat my feast. Wait. Is it... You guys aren't doing to that to me right now, are you? Is that all I am to you guys? Am I just a jester for your entertainment? Is that it? Good. Because this is what I've always wanted to do with my life. Okay, sorry. Let's see what other touchy tips Jared has to help us lonely fellas out.
3 things you should say before the kiss. One of them that I like is, hey, this is probably a really bad idea, but screw it. And then just go for it.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I have a really bad idea.
I mean, I don't know why I'm even open to the idea of taking advice from a guy who wears 2 shirts at the same time.
And look, if you want a custom game plan on how to figure out exactly what you're doing wrong, then comment or DM me the word action.
Custom game plan. What, like this is some football tactics? Okay, so Austin, you're going to be based, okay? You're going to be attacking from the front. Okay, and then Jared, you're going to come from deep. You're going to attack her from behind, sneak up, and just remember to maintain constant contact and always be touching women. Where am I going to be? I'm going to be here in goal, far away, observing, okay? I've got other things that I need to be doing, like drinking Cherry Pepsi. Cherry Pepsi? Who the fuck is Perry Pepsi? Sounds like a history teacher.
The easiest way to tease a girl that will actually build you attraction. At some point, you're just going to check out her arms and go, wow, you must be in fitness. You work out, don't you? And she'll blush and go, yeah, or maybe, or kind of, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. And at that point, you just go, here, flex for me. Let me see, flex for me. And she'll show it off and she'll flex. And you go, no, seriously.
Oh, flex for me? Oh, yeah. Oh, let me see this muscles.
How has he got the motto, always be touching women? And it's this literal. Moving on from Jared, the issue is, it still gets worse.
At some point her hand like moves down my shirt. I go like this, I had her grab my and I was like, I'm probably like, what do you think? Like a solid B cup here? Like, what do you think? I started joking about her touching my nipples and like, even like lifted it up and actually took her head and moved it in saying like you could lick it, it's okay.
You could lick it, it's okay.
Freaky ass guy. What the fuck? I have nothing to say to that one. That guy isn't even the final character of the video. I just wanted to include some honorable mentions who nearly made the cut for the top 3 of this video, but I might have to save for another video. But trust me, this last guy is worth the wait. Let's just go over a couple quick honorable mentions.
A checklist for inviting her over to your place. Number 1, take out the trash. I once left a used condom in there on the very top of where I built this mountain of toilet paper. It looked like it was a star on top of a Christmas tree.
Brother, we do not need that vivid of imagery. A condom as a star on the Christmas tree. Imagine that.
You know whether you should dump a girl or wipe her up. Let's say you went on 3 dates with this girl and you smashed twice. The first time she didn't want to seem like, On the second date, you smashed, then you smashed again on the 3rd date. Fantastic. We take this total number, which is 600, divided by how many times you smash, and that gives you your CPS, your cost per smash.
Grown man working out the cost per smash. I don't have to say how obviously weird and disgusting that is. Okay, well, let's move on. And before you decide out of today's characters who you'd like to smash over the head with a keyboard, let's reveal who artist number 3 really is. This is Sterling Coach, the self-proclaimed #1 bedroom coach. What would a bedroom coach even do? Change position now. What's on me? You know what? I actually think I'd be a great bedroom coach if that was a real thing. You just got to be really encouraging. You guys look great. You're both doing great. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys. This is great. Maybe that's just called being a pervert. And that's why the cuck chair was invented. Okay, now, of course, I'm not going to show you his weirdly graphic sexual-related tips.
If I'm in a regular missionary position...
Yeah. But I think I found you the funny ones.
Little examples that get women weak in the knees. What would everybody think if they found out what
a naughty little girl you are?
I can only apologise for how cringe that was. Sterling, that was not based. Also, can we just, like, agree to not use little girl in a sexual context, please? Maybe that's just me. It doesn't get any better. But actually, before we move on, how do you even become a dating coach in the first place? Like, do you just wake up one day, drink a bowl of ice water, and then just upload your wisdom onto TikTok straight away? Or do you need official training? Like, shall I get the tactics board out and, you know, show you guys the main takeaways? No, I don't need to, because these guys are just random dudes. Imagine if, like, doctors had the same career trajectory. Like, shall I just start uploading medical advice TikToks? That makes no sense. Actually, it's weird I say that. Speaking of medical advice, Sterling does seem to give us some very science and stat-based tips.
Statistically been proven that when you have a fatter arm, you have a more intelligent
Wow!
child. Wow! The hips is where you store all these fat reserves as a woman. You keep them there, so when you have a baby, you can pull upon those fat reserves to produce the brain matter.
Where has he got that statistic from? Who's told him that? So what you're saying is, so if Amy from My 600 Pound Life is just going to produce the next Einstein then, I guess. Is that what he's trying to say? Like, Sterling, if you're into larger women, just come out and say that. If anything, it will make you way more likable.
Women fall in love with you by doing things for you, so you have to be proactive instructing her. Starting really simply would be just instructing her on what to wear.
Okay, and he's right back to being unlikable again. So his tip there, guys, I don't know if you caught that one, it was a bit nuanced, was be controlling.
Whenever your missus tells you she loves you, you don't have to reply with, I love you back. You can just ignore it. And in fact, you should ignore it at least half the time, because that keeps her doing it, keeps her chasing. That's where a woman wants to be. She doesn't want to think she's got you. Like, because subconsciously, evolutionarily, if she's got you, it means that you don't have options.
Okay, before I comment on that, are these guys just funded by the government to give terrible advice? Like, this is the exact type of guy that you see a million times on the internet where they give out this weird, grifty, alpha advice until they get cancelled for doing something pretty weird or gross, and then they have to resort to sitting on a live stream begging for donations from kids. And then on the live streams, they're just going to get a load of hate. Probably from beavers. Get it? Because beavers hate live streams. Guess that wasn't my best work. Damn! Like, they all cry in the shower because they realise they're living a lie and that the shower is the only place that they can actually cry openly without the OnlyFans models that they hire to be around them would hear them and judge them. So they have to cry alone in the shower every day. Too far? No. Too accurate, okay? And that definitely applies for the last guy in this video, okay? No hate, just, you know. I mean, I'm not saying that being single means that you're sad, okay? I mean, look at me. I'm really happy. What I'm trying to say is, these guys have zero qualifications and they just give out these terrible advice. Like, imagine if someone actually took these tips seriously. Remember what we've learned, lads. If she says, I love you, what do you say? Say nothing, okay? Then we're going to have it right where we want it, okay? We've got the Romeo effect in full force. And remember, guys, always be touching... You're under arrest. What? Why? You covered yourself in duct tape and then attached yourself to a group of schoolgirls while wearing 2 shirts at the same time and calling yourself Romeo. Oh, those dating coaches give me the heebie-jeebies. Anyway, this is a package for you guys, so, you know what to do. The video is not over yet. Because, why does this matter? Yes, the point of the video is just to have, you know, some light-hearted laughs and some fun. Like, obviously, these guys are chatting shite. Like, the motto, always be touching women, is just ridiculous. Like, nobody's actually listening to this advice. I hope not. And I mean, anybody who is taking the advice is pretty easy to spot as a red flag anyway. But these dating coaches do highlight a big misogynistic issue where young, lonely boys who do need genuine advice in how to talk to women appropriately do just stumble onto this, like, weird alpha shite. And they don't learn to see women as just regular people that you just talk to as a person, but as, like, weird numbers.
That being said, if you're about an 8 out of 10 or 7 out of 10, you're now going to have more 5s, 6s sort of chase after your validation and want your attention.
I mean, put any of these guys in a room alone with a real woman. Okay, maybe not alone, actually. Them and a woman and then security team watching and ready just in case. But then you'll see how much of a loser they really are. But lads and ladies, let me give you a bit of advice. And take it with a lot of salt, because it's coming from a 22-year-old straight white bloke whose bedroom looks like this. But guys, you will meet the right person for you. I mean, it will happen eventually. It's just until you do meet them, just work on yourself and try and become a version of you you'd be proud to introduce them to. But day to day, don't worry, okay? You're exactly where you're meant to be, and everything will work out fine. Well, as long as you follow one simple rule. Always be touching women. But what do I know?
There goes Hawaii, there goes Hawaii, oh there